This video is going to show you how to use EBSCOhost, the databases that we have for the school district. A database is a valuable tool where you can get research information or background information if you need to for a research paper or a project. And the majority of the information on the databases are credible and you can cite it. It's more credible than a Google search or any internet sites you have out there. So before we get started, you have to go to the library website first to even go on to EBSCOhost. So you can go into Google and just type in SAHS library. Then our link will show up. You'll click on SAHS library. And as you can see, this is the library website. It has all the information you need, but today we're just going to focus on the research section. So I click on research. Then I scroll down to online databases. And this is online databases for us. Then I click on to EBSCOhost. The user ID and password your teacher has, she will give you the password once you guys come to the library. And if this shows up about remember the word, you don't want to remember because you're using a public computer. So you say, remember, never remember password for this site. So these are your options right here. As you can see, it breaks up for teacher resources, secondary, and things like that. So this is the old database log that you have, but now they have a newer advanced one. We're going to use the advanced one. We're going to use the Explorer. Now that we're in Explorer, as you can see, it's a brand new version compared to the old one. It's more user-friendly and it's brighter. But before we go any further, I want us to go up to the sign in because I want you to sign in so you can save your documents that you want. So click on sign in. Now if you don't have an account, as you can see, I have an account already. So, but you guys will not. So I'll go to create a new account. First name, your username that you want it, and then your password. I always say use your password as your birthday, just like your SAUC Learns sign in. And then retype your password. Pick a secret question that won't be too much of a secret for you that you can remember. And then the answer, then hit save changes, and then your account will be there. I hit cancel because I already have an account. So I click on sign in one more time to show you. Then I click on login. Here's my account. Now I'm here. So most of you guys do different types of research. As you can see on here, this is a streaming slideshow. It gives you news that are reflective of the day, the year, the month. They also give you new knowledge like definitions and new trends. So I'm going to go over the topics that we have in here. We have arts and literature. So artists, types of art forms. It can be also famous authors, trends. Then we have biography, which is about a person. We have business and government, current issues. This is great for opposing viewpoints, where you have to write a persuasive essay or create an advertisement. You can use this as your background information. Geography, which is information about a state or a country. Then information about health, which is medicine and science. History, science, and math. But today we're going to focus on biography. So click on more. Now I'm going to type in a president, and I'm going to put down President William Howard Taft. The reason why I use the word president is to narrow down any person who's not president with the same name. So when you guys do research here, you have to use words that are explicit and to the point. So if you're going to have research on abortion, that you need to put down either you have to pick which side you want. You can say abortion during the early trimester, abortion in Michigan, anything specific to narrow down exactly where you want to get your information from. So I'm going to go over the results. It says we have 242 results. We're not going to check through all of this. We're going to start narrowing things down. The first thing I want you guys to look for when you do a biography is a reference. A reference is like an encyclopedia, World Book, any of those things. So this is a Columbia Electronic Encyclopedia, which is a great thing because you are looking for biographical information about somebody. So I click on that. So on here it says HTML full text, which is good because whenever you're looking for an article, make sure it says full text. It can be HTML or PDF. I prefer PDF because you get pages and page numbers. It's easier to cite. but HTML is the next best thing. So it gives you information about the article, the abstract, gives you a summary of what's in it. So if you scroll down, the full HTML is here. So you can click on listen and the article will be read to you. And you can pick an American accent. If you want to be a little cute, there's Australian accent and British accent. So I'm looking over here and it gives me his chronological information, which is there. Then it gives me his early career, his presidency, which is all the things you need for your paper, and his later life. So I like this article, so I want to keep it. So what I do is I go to where it says add to folder. Mine says remove from folder because I already have one, so I'm going to click remove. And now I want to add this, so I click on add to folder. Once you add it, it will say this, remove from folder. So let's go back to our research page, our results list right here. So I click on results list and it comes back. So let's say that your teacher says, I want you to have an academic journal, meaning it's a peer-reviewed journal. So in order for you to narrow down your search, you go to the left column here, and it's called limiters. As you can see, we already limited things to full text. So we want further. So click on the arrow to open more options. We want it full text, and we want scholarly. Means those are academic journals. So now we have more information here. And here's about his approval, Howard Taft's approval, the Act of Congress that created the Bureau of Powers and Functions, okay? So let's say that's what we want. It also says right here, academic journal. So I click on Maternal and Child Health Bureau. I have HTML full text and PDF full text. I always prefer PDF. So I'm going to click on it and I'll show you why. I prefer it. Because if I'm looking at my PDF version right here, I scroll down and there are page numbers. Because when you cite, you need to put down the page number that you're going to be using. So that helps a lot. So all my information is here. So I want to save this and make sure that I have it. But I'm going to go through it one more time with you guys, scrolling down, making sure everything. There are some articles that are blacked out. And the reason why some are blacked out is just they consider it very important or private information. But majority of the articles here are not blacked out. So you see this folder icon, you're going to click on that. You're going to save this article to your folder. Now it's inside your folder. Once you have all the articles you need, you go up to your folder right here. Click on folder. And here are your 2 articles you saved. Now I'm going to show you guys how to cite. Whenever you do a research paper and you use other people's information, you must cite where you got the source from. So let's go with the first one. So I will go to the right column and find the word cite. Now, either you use APA or MLA, but majority of students here are asked to use MLA. So I scroll down, and here's MLA. So what I do is, under works cited, I will highlight, including the the quotation mark, and I highlight the whole thing. Right click and hit copy, then I paste it either onto my Word document or my Google Drive document. Once you are done, boys and girls, always make sure you sign out.